Hello YouTubers, this is the Noobifier. We just got the Q&A post on Spectrum for the Argo SRV, which is the standard recovery vehicle. There were a lot of duplicate questions from Friday's RTV, so I've just tacked that on to the end of the upload. Here's what you need to know in 1 minute and 12 seconds. The SRV is more than a tow truck. You're going to see it operating in cargo yards and other industrial settings. The SRV does have a quantum drive and it will be able to tow in quantum. There's no specified limit mentioned on the size of the object, so it's fair to say that their previous good pull weight of a cuddy and maximum single pull of a connie would probably also apply here. That should open up the possibility to link quantum drives and perform a multi-pull of large ships. That wasn't confirmed, but it's in keeping with other mechanics. Towing through a jump point is still undecided as those mechanics aren't done. The SRV will free stuck land vehicles. The SRV won't move an outpost installation as they're anchored to the surface. The SRV will be able to move any physicalized game asset, but you'll still be limited to the strength of the beam. You will not be able to tow a dismounted player. There are no presets to the number of SRVs that can be used at once to pull an object. Shields will need to be down on both ships to perform a tow. You might think that would cull griefing, however all it would take would be one EMP blast and then a sustained distortion volley to steal a ship. Because all shields are off to perform a tow, there's no situation where shields can be extended to protect both ships. And it should go without saying that this ship has no defensive capabilities, so it's very wise to team up with an escort. There you go, Fridays is coming up next. I'll see you in the verse. SRV means Standard Recovery Vehicle. The SRV tractor beam will share the same technology as other beams. The tractor beams won't all be similar, as they'll require a significant amount of power. Ships like the 315P have tiny beams, and those will be fine for moving small crates. But to move a ship, you're going to need a massive power source. You'll only be able to move immobilized ships and objects. An empty cutlass is the desired size of ship that an SRV can manage without any issues in atmosphere or in space. Adding cargo to that ship or operating in stronger gravity is going to add strain to the tow. The connie as a towed load should be considered as the upper limit for a single SRV. Drag and gravity need to be considered. Being towed against your will can be countered by fighting the ship. Shields will further hinder an unwanted towing operation. The tractor beam in the future should be able to be made stronger with upgrades or overclocking. Ripping a ship apart isn't planned as part of the tractor beam gameplay. Locking a ship won't matter if it's powered down. The tractor beam pilot is still free to troll you. The way the game code is being written, there's no arbitrary limit on how many SRVs can be used to move an object. The SRV can tow and then pull in quantum, which is exciting if you consider that some ships lack that capability. The SRV and Argo are going to work well together to move boxes in a cargo yard. Using an EMP on a tractor beam is just like an off switch. Towing humans, no. Bed, yes. Docking color, no. Pulling overloaded ships into orbit, yes. Riding an inverted ship, yes. Using an SRV to chuck large asteroids towards an object, unlikely. Using an SRV to chuck small objects towards an object, yes. An SRV will be able to tow a tonk on the surface. An SRV will be able to tow a tonk into orbit. An SRV will be able to tow a tonk into space. And, most important, the SRV is going to be able to tow a tonk and deliver it to the top deck of a Kraken. There you go, fly safe, and I'll see you in the verse.